What's up with this? What's up with it? Ooh, I look scruffy as hell. But this is I'm gonna make this video, and honestly, this video has to be towards, black women. Like I said, I've always said it before. I think black women are the best women on the planet. I do have videos uploaded. I just haven't posted them yet. Uh, I just haven't posted them yet, y'all. But I do have some videos uploaded. Cause I don't know, bro. I do feel like if I do take YouTube seriously, I probably would get more and more views because of the content, the consistent content that I'll be putting out. But like I said, maybe down the line, when I get to a certain when I get to the certain level that I want to get to in life, I ain't gonna lie, I probably will get more serious about the YouTube channel. Because like I said, there are things that I do other than just talking about the issues. I would love to talk about like technology or fucking finances. Have videos talking about technology or finances or business. So I would love to talk about videos like that. You know what I'm saying? And I will, um, in the future. So no biggies. But this video, yeah, y'all. This black women, yeah. This video is on y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, but this video is on y'all. This is what um I can't agree, even though the reaction, some of y'all react to what black men say. So you have this vitriol reaction, this anger reaction, because like your response is typical to it's typical, as far as, so when black men are out here saying the stupid shit that they say, of course you're gonna respond and say of course you're gonna respond and say, you know yeah, y'all don't do this, yeah, who I'm with is blah blah blah, white men, blah 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 blah, all that bullshit. Okay, whatever. So what I'm saying is, though, I feel like black women are being very delusional. I think that's what I mean. And I think that my problem with black women is, you know, y'all not being very honest about the shit that's going on. As far as, and what I mean is, y'all not being very honest about other races of men. Um my problem with black women is, like I said, y'all being very delusional about, like, when y'all tell black women to explore your options, y'all being very delusional when y'all say that. One, racism ain't gonna go nowhere. So basically, you're gonna have to basically coon, or because I don't, you will never, I don't care how pussy y'all good, how good y'all pussy is, you're not convincing no Mexican, no Asian, no white man to do anything productive for black people. You're not going to do, talking about racism to a white man, I don't care how, like I said, it doesn't, I don't care how good your pussy is. Talking about racism to your white man or to whoever you're with, that's not changing racism. What changes racism is if a white man or another race of man is serious and they really care about black women, or they really care about black men. Because first of all, you can't care about black women and not care about black men. And see, I don't like it how we in the community, and like I said, I love black women. I think they should always do what's in the, we should always put them on a pedestal, but I don't like it how we don't want to talk about putting progressing black men as well, and teaching them what they need to do so that way they can take care of themselves. So you can't sit here and talk about women, but don't want to talk about progressing and helping the men out. And see, and that's the problem, in this country. And that's why I keep telling black men why it's important that we take care of ourselves and not worry about nobody else. But anyways, what I'm saying is that here's the best. This is how a white man can end racism. Okay, well, in Brazil, like for example, in South America, or even Brazil, Dominican Republic, you got a lot of younger age, young black girls selling themselves because of poverty. So what I'm saying is, instead of having them do that, what are they doing about that? How about you change that environment and help them change that environment so that way they won't have to do that. But they don't want to do that because a lot of the customers are white anyway. Also, also, what school? Okay, another thing. If you're a white man, whatever it is, whoever it is you're with, if they really care about black women like that, they will build an institution. They will build businesses that's in the best interest of black women. That's how you end racism. Not talking about it. And that goes for black people too. But what I'm saying is, that's how you end racism. It's about money. It's about racism. Is really about money and power. It's about a position. So, and once again, and what I'm and this is when it comes to you black women, what I mean is when y'all say, the reason why I say y'all delusional is, I don't see, this is what y'all really just don't want to, this is what y'all really ignore. I don't see white men creating any system that's protecting black women. I don't see Asians or Mexicans doing it either. Two, why would they dismiss their race of women? Have y'all ever thought about that? Like, so you mean to tell me? So I'm just. This is what kills me about y'all. So you mean to tell me they're gonna just dismiss their race of women? Like, they're gonna just say, so Mexican men is gonna just be like, well, fuck y'all. I'm gonna go fuck with these black women over here. So fuck y'all. What the fuck? Hell no. I don't see that happening. So that's why people say, you know, it's that's why people say it's rare that these men are gonna even marry y'all. They're not they're not. That's why people say, black men say, which is true, they're not, white men or other race of men are not marrying black women in large numbers like that. It's not gonna happen. It will never happen. Why is that? Because why would they leave their race of women behind? That makes no sense. Why would white men leave their white women behind? Why? That doesn't, how? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, there's really no such thing as white supremacy if you're leaving them behind. So, if there's no such thing as white supremacy if white women are just gonna say, well, fuck white men, like that, I mean, the system really ain't gonna work because they have to work together in order for a system to work. Am I right? Even though black people are the engine of white supremacy, because that's why we say take care of self, because that's really one of the best weapons we have in order to end our current situation as black people. So what I'm saying is that, like, that's why people say that, because, and let's be honest, it's true. And to sit here and talk like these men are out here protecting y'all, first of all, that's very delusional too, because Cynthia G still posts videos of how white men still beating your ass, cheating on you, abusing you, calling you a bunch of names, or just not just recently, how that black woman, and T.I. spoke on it, how that black woman was assaulted and probably almost killed by that white man. So don't sit here, y'all need. I just think whether if it's YouTube or social media, don't sit here and talk to me about how they're this, they're that. That's bullshit. And another thing is, y'all are. Let's be honest. And another thing that I'm trying to, and I'm just being real with y'all. A lot of men that you black women, and I love black women, like I said, but a lot of you women that y'all date, a lot of men that y'all are dating, that y'all a lot. I can't even get my words right, y'all. But a lot of these men that you guys are dating are basically men, from what I've seen. Y'all dating white men who can't pull women in their own community. Y'all dating Mexican men who can't pull women in their own community. Let's cut that out. So, majority of the time, that's really what it is. Y'all not really dating no billionaire. I mean, stop, dude. Y'all not, no. Stop. Y'all not dating the CEO. Y'all not out here pulling the CEOs and the founders of Microsoft and skip. Y'all not doing that. Like, y'all be talking like y'all pulling founders of Microsoft, and y'all just out here just pulling all of these. No, you're not. No, you're not. So we need to cut that shit out. And like I said, Black men, I do agree that black men should step up. I do agree that black men should do better. I will always say that, and I will keep saying that. But I just don't. I had to make this video because I think a lot of women are very delusional, and they don't want to be real about reality. Okay, it just amazes me, and the shit that I've seen. It's just y'all out here dating these average, lame, skateboarding ass motherfuckers. You out here dating these fat white men. Whether it doesn't matter whether they can be. I don't know. I don't look at other races of men like that because nobody's better than a black man. I mean that's just me. I'm just saying like the men that y'all be dating. I just be like, okay. I mean it is okay. It is what it is, I guess. But we need to cut that shit out, bro. We need to stop acting like race doesn't matter. That's another thing. And like I said, and don't get it twisted. Black men, they getting fucked over too. So I'm not sitting here saying excusing their behavior. We all know black men are getting fucked over. How can these black men keep talking all this shit and then you gonna sit here and complain about racism and blah 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 blah. Oh, go get you a white woman. Go get you a Latina. Blah 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 blah. Mind you, my nigga, y'all still at the bottom of society. You still being treated like shit. White men are still using us into their benefit. What the fuck are you talking about? Makes no sense. Well, I wouldn't say us, but what I'm saying is, as black men, we have to start building, bro. But I'm gonna have to make a separate video just for black men too. But what I'm saying is that black women, bro. Seriously, let's chill out with all that. They do, like, cause I was on Paris Milan's live yesterday, and this black woman was sitting here. She couldn't even defend, like, she couldn't even really explain herself. Like, there's not one black woman in this truth. Y'all don't know what are they doing that's protecting black women. What are they like? And see, this is, and Paris was right about that when she was confronting that black woman who called on her live. Like, why would you sit here and tell black women, oh, we'll explore your options? Okay, what white men and other race men ain't doing anything that's really protecting black women. So what are you talking about? Like, they're not creating no system or anything that's in the best interest of black women. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what is it that you're talking about? And then when when I read up stories how white men be killing or abused or they pull out guns on black women, I don't see white men in droves checking this motherfucker. It's only black people. So what I'm saying is like y'all being very delusional. Some of y'all are listening to Crystalline Curzon, which you shouldn't do that. Because once again, she's very dishonest about the reality that I'm telling y'all. And like it's just reality. And like I said, do y'all understand? Y'all do understand that y'all do, like, for example, and another thing I want to talk about too, which is the number one reason why I'm telling y'all this is generational wealth. Generational wealth only works if I have white children. It only works if I have black children. It only works if I have Mexican children. So, what does that tell you? White men are not going to risk their wealth into the hands of a black woman. Mexicans, Asians, as a collective, they're not going to risk their wealth into the hands of another community. They're not stupid like black men. And I think I mentioned this before. They're not stupid like black men. And I'm just being honest with y'all. They're not. They're not. They're not risking their wealth. They're not going to, they don't promote marrying outside their race because they're not risking their wealth into the hands of another community. That's why they don't do that shit. And because that's really what it's all about. And I keep telling y'all, it's about racism. It's about power. It's about power for that particular group. It ain't got nothing to do how I like you, how you dislike me because of how I look. Well, I don't fuck with, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's about survival, and that's just the reality that some of y'all gonna have to just get through y'all head. And black people, we've been lied to. It's about survival. We've been lied to about this world that we live in. No. Racism is about survival for one's race and acquiring the power to survive in this world. That's what racism is about. I'm just giving y'all game. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't want to admit it. I'm just giving y'all game. So, I don't want to make this video too long, but I think, like I said, I think as black people, we need to just stick to ourselves. We need to just do what's best for us, man. Um, like I said, black men do need to do better. Black men, we're gonna have to, all that fighting and killing that we do to each other, we need to put that same aggression towards white men. Stop talking to me about, yeah, the black genetics is superior than everybody, and, it ain't, I got that BBC, yeah, yeah. You talking all that shit, but you're not using it. You're not really using that to be productive for your community, and that's the fucking problem. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. But that's all I gotta say, man. Honestly, I mean, but I'll catch y'all guys later.